Alright, hey everyone, my name is Josh, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing this two-piece Kobalt set, the 42-inch rolling tool cabinet, or it's the 9-drawer mobile cabinet and the 4-drawer tool chest combo that I picked up from Lowe's just the other day. I'm super excited to go ahead and get this unboxed, start using it. This is going to be the biggest toolbox that I've ever owned. Currently I'm working with that little cross in there, the attachment to the workbench, and then really what it's kind of come down to is my bread and butter, which is off screen here, but that's my little tiny Stanley toolbox that I got when I was a young fella. So it's time to move on to some big boy stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the 9-drawer mobile cabinet here. All right, the way this is done, it's sitting on a little nice wooden pallet, and it looks like it's just gonna really, honestly, just kind of come off the top here. Yep. Awesome. Hello? No, empty. Awesome. Yeah. All right, let's get this over here so y'all can take a look and see how this looks right out the box. All right, to start with the interruption, I had a circuit pop, so I had to take care of that. And already, I'm back to where we left off. You can already hear the internal sounding good in there. So it's our unlock feature. Sweet, here comes all of our drawer mats. This one already has a drawer mat ready to go inside it. So that's nice, at least it's not all folded up. Okay. The drawer functions. Nice resistance on the way in. Not overkill as far as resistance goes. And now we have our caster set. Alright. Let's follow some simple instructions here. Here's the unboxing. Foam block. Here's all our casters, hardware that we need. All right, let's go ahead and get started by hand. So, I'm also a genius, and it turns out that the other side has the exact same 4 holes, but, this is exactly where I want to put it at anyway, so it just works out. Looks just like the pictures. Butterfingers. Yeah. All right, so be careful with this next step because we're gonna have to lay this bad boy down, but this pallet isn't meant for that to just, you drop it. You don't want to ding your brand new toolbox all the way up here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna lay this thing down gently so that we can go ahead and get these casters on. Again, make sure that you don't skip this part of the instructions because this seems like some boneheaded move that I would do because I have done it in the past with my other toolbox. So it's it explicitly states that you need to make sure that you have the locking casters on the same side as whichever side you decide to put your handle on. In my case, I have it on my right hand side here, so you got to be sure to put the casters that lock on the right hand side. So again, you follow the instructions. The instructions had an adjustable wrench in there for this purpose here, so you can get these bolts into the casters. The casters at the bottom are also self-tap, so you don't really need to worry about locking out on the other side. However, this is my number 14 wrench, so if you want to save yourself trouble having an adjustable one, and you know, dealing with that nonsense, I'm not a big fan. So just pull out your number 14 wrench and you'll be ready to go. All right, so scratch what I said. I got tired of having to do these by hand all the time, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Craftsman number 14 extended socket here. Alrighty, so once again, during the instructions, this part for the casters, the only thing that it referenced was to make sure that you had a adjustable wrench, right? So I went ahead and just skipped that step altogether, and you can either use a number 14 wrench or socket. But again, you're gonna have to put all the casters on by hand. Don't make the mistake that I did. Actually, read the instructions. I've already made mistakes by assuming instructions. So take your time. If you're as excited as I am about wanting to hurry up and get this beast on the ground running so you can, do what you gotta do. Do what you wanna do. Hold your horses. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and airspeed this entire process here and, get my little assembly line going so that way, hopefully now I don't jack this part up and we can start to get the ball rolling faster. Okay. All right, so the next part here says the two people may be required to complete the installation, just because, the bottom parts there, the camera kind of cut off, but they were definitely a pain in the butt. A bit of a struggle, just because, again, it's right on the ground. It'd been nice to have a second person to kind of help you maybe maneuver a little bit, just so you can get them there and get them tighter, but you can definitely do it by yourself. I just clearly did it. Alrighty, so now it's time to go ahead and pick this bad boy up. Alrighty, then one of the clear thing is definitely you always want to make sure that you're being safe, being mindful of some of the hazards around you. That was a little too close to the, my Craftsman workbench there. Could have came up, caught myself, in my spine pretty badly. That wouldn't have been doing me any favors. But here we are so far. This is which rolls so smoothly, so nicely. Just incredible the way this thing feels. But here we are. This is our bottom piece here. So let's go ahead and get the top piece unboxed and see what that entails. All right, so now that we got the tool chest already assembled, let's go ahead and take care of the top toolbox. All right, so in order to, 100% make sure that your top tool chest isn't gonna, fall off in the event that, your tool chest takes a spill, you're gonna have to go ahead and follow directions to, make sure that it's safely and adequately secured. Alrighty, so here's the tool chest sitting on the top. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of bolting it down, but as you can see, this thing looks freaking gorgeous. It is so nice, really sturdy. Actually feels like it, you know, sit there and take a beating if, you know, you're gonna roll this thing around, you know, up and down your driveway, around the garage, so. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe in order to see future quick unboxing videos.